Donald Trump's upcoming transition involves building an entirely new administration following his election, with his team already indicating a departure from his first term's approach. With 4,000 key government positions to fill, including 1,200 requiring Senate confirmation, the process is focused on ideological alignment and loyalty. Notably, Robert Kennedy Jr. is expected to take a significant role in health initiatives, and Elon Musk may lead cost-cutting efforts. Trump's team is implementing the 2022 Presidential Transition Improvement Act, which mandates that the transition begins 5 days after the election, even amid disputes, ensuring timely access to federal resources and briefings. Prominent figures, including former Small Business Administration head Linda McMahon and Trump's sons, will lead the effort, marking a significant shift from Trump's first-term transition overseen by Chris Christie. Additionally, Trump's team is foregoing typical pre-election agreements with the General Services Administration, which traditionally coordinates logistical support with incoming administrations. These shifts are aimed at preventing the lengthy delays that have previously hindered transitions, like those experienced in 2020 and 2000. With new protocols and a streamlined approach, Trump's team aims to ensure that this transition proceeds efficiently, addressing the challenges of a divided government structure with Republican control of the Senate. Donald Trump has outlined an ambitious plan for his first day, promising sweeping policy reversals and aggressive new initiatives. Here's a breakdown. Deportations and immigration overhaul. Trump plans to reinstitute mass deportations, aiming to expel millions of undocumented immigrants, likely through re-establishing policies like Remain in Mexico. He would reinvigorate his wall-building initiative and implement new asylum restrictions to cut down on entries. Civil service overhaul. Trump aims to strip federal workers of certain protections by expanding Schedule F, a controversial program intended to make it easier to fire career federal employees, enabling Trump to remove individuals he sees as obstacles within the federal bureaucracy. This plan has raised concerns among civil rights groups and would give the administration unprecedented control over non-political roles. Education reforms. Trump is set on ending what he describes as radical left indoctrination in schools. This includes abolishing policies supporting critical race theory, CRT, and diversity initiatives. He has also pledged to end federal funding for schools that uphold such programs, aiming to redirect funds toward school choice and voucher programs. Climate policy reversal. On environmental policies, Trump would reverse President Biden's climate change initiatives, focusing instead on aggressive fossil fuel production, which he believes will bolster American energy independence. This will likely involve lifting restrictions on oil drilling in Alaska and offshore, and dismantling some of the regulatory guardrails that Biden implemented. Foreign policy, tariffs and peace talks. Economically, Trump is set to impose tariffs on all imported goods, with particular emphasis on Chinese products. The strategy, he argues, would protect American manufacturing, though critics warn of potential price hikes for consumers. Additionally, Trump has declared intentions to initiate peace talks for the Russia-Ukraine war. Although ambitious, analysts are skeptical of achieving rapid de-escalation. January 6 pardons and legal battles. Trump plans to pardon many January 6 defendants, signaling support for individuals he deems unfairly prosecuted. Additionally, he aims to address ongoing federal charges against him by dismissing special counsel Jack Smith, who is leading investigations into Trump's alleged criminal activities, asserting that these cases are witch hunts. Domestic energy production surge. In a bid to make the U.S. energy dominant, Trump will prioritize deregulating the energy industry, reopening oil drilling projects, coal mining, and fracking initiatives. This move could stir environmental controversies but aligns with his focus on independence from foreign energy sources, notably aiming to counter reliance on Middle Eastern oil. President-elect Donald Trump has named former ICE acting director Tom Homan as his administration's border Czar, a role aimed at overseeing the comprehensive border security efforts across the U.S. This position will see Homan manage southern and northern borders, along with maritime and aviation security. A longtime advocate for strict immigration measures, Homan's mandate includes executing what Trump describes as the largest deportation operation in American history, prioritizing individuals in the country illegally. Homan, who had long been rumored for this role, has clarified that ICE operations will avoid aggressive, indiscriminate raids and instead focus on targeted enforcement. In a recent Fox News interview, he emphasized that deportations will be humane, conducted by ICE's well-trained personnel with precise knowledge of individuals they are pursuing. This aligns with Trump's vision of enforcing immigration laws rigorously while respecting procedural care. Homan's stance on immigration enforcement was highlighted at the recent National Conservatism Conference, where he expressed frustration over media portrayals of deportation efforts. Homan emphasized that Trump's administration will strictly enforce immigration laws, pledging heightened vigilance and increased focus on deporting individuals residing illegally in the U.S. He plans to lead targeted operations through ICE, ensuring they're both strategically planned and humane. With a scope covering both northern and southern borders, Homan's role aims to meet Trump's commitment to border security, using a robust yet controlled approach to enforce immigration policies and manage deportation efforts.